starts the land. Instead of giving it to you.
Yes.
No, you need to understand. When God said, I have given it to you, it doesn't mean that's a day right there waiting for you. Because this land was occupied by people.
That's right.
But when God said, I'm going to go with you, I'm going to deliver them into your hand.
That's right.
You have to go to battle to fight for it, but I'm going to deliver them into your hand. Okay? And Joshua believed, and so he did.
Yes.
Let's go a little further. When God said, I'm giving it to you, when God said, I'm giving you healing, he said, what you done?
Amen.
I'm not, listen to me, I'm saying this so faith will generate in your heart, all right? And it's all of us. Listen. And what I'm telling you is what I'm doing for myself.
Amen.
What I'm applying to my own self, my own life. Amen?
Yes.
But you got to, faith is a fact, but it's also an act. You got to act upon what you believe and what the word says.
Yes.
Amen? And you have to confess what the word says.
That's right.
If you keep on confessing the circumstances in your life, that's exactly what you get. For by that word thou shalt what? And by that word thou shalt condemn.
That's right.
Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You can speak life to your life or death to your life. You keep on speaking the circumstances,
Yes.
that's what you're going to have.
That's
See,
right.
when you speak it, you magnify the circumstances.
Amen.
And pretty soon they come up, and it will start to be a little hill in your life. But though it become a mountain,
Amen.
begin to keep on talking about it, keep on magnifying and say it get bigger.
Yes.
But God is bigger than the circumstances. Magnify God in the midst of the circumstances.
Amen.
When Job was going through that problem, beloved, Job said, the Lord give it and the Lord take it away. Blessed be the name. Now when he trusts God, Lord, you know what you're doing.
That's right.
You gave me, I got this thing by your goodness, and if you want to take it away, that's up to you. Even though God was not the one that was doing it, but that's what he thought.
Amen.
Amen. The devil was doing that. Amen. But he thought, and we have to have that kind of trust in God.
Yes.
Amen. It doesn't matter what it may seem like you're going through in the natural, beloved. It won't last forever. And the test sometimes comes to test your faith, see whether you're genuine or not. Are you really standing in the Lord? Are you really holding on to the Lord? Are you really who you say you are as a Christian? Are you really a child of God, a Christian? I was just taught. Hello? The test will prove whether you're sincere or genuine or not. You know how many people started this journey, beloved?
Yes.
Millions of people started this journey, and many of them went back.
Yes.
They started. Jesus had a group with him. Besides the 12 that he had chosen other 70. And he said something that they could not, their mind could not comprehend it. And they stopped following him. Jesus said that except you eat the flesh, the Son of Man, and drink his blood, he said, you have no life in you. And they said, this is a hard saying, who can deal with it? And they turned away and never gone back with him. So he looked at the 12 and said, are you going our way also? Peter says, where can we go?
That's right.
You have the word of life.
Amen.
Where can we go?
That's right.
And that's why we have to stick with God. Man's word changes, but God's word doesn't change. Amen. All right, that's verse 4. So they're supposed to have, look at this, verse 3 again. Ye shall what? Compass the city, all ye men of war, and go around about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days. So you're going to walk around the city 6 days. Let's read a little further. Okay. Verse 4 says, and 7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horn. And the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priest shall blow the trumpets. And it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall what? Shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend it up every man straight before they all go together and the wall must fall down. Could you imagine that? Just picture yourself, put in your mind this great city. Okay. High walls. Can't climb over it. The gates are locked down. And here come these Jewish people, the Jews, the Israelites. They come out every morning. Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They just, every day they come and march on them. The 6 days they march. Could you imagine that? The people in Jericho that stand on the wall and they look at these people and they go around and they look at this. What are they up to? What are they planning to do? Think we're going to open the gate for them? They keep on marching against the wall. And they got the ram's horn, but they're not blowing, they're not saying anything, they just marching again around the wall. And the 7 day the Lord tell them, go around the wall 7 times. And then you blow that ram's horn. And when you hear that horn shout, when you hear that horn blow, every one of you shout with all your might. Nobody will say that's some old wife's tale. But Jericho is in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Amen. God's word. The Bible says all scriptures are given by inspiration of God. It's profitable for doctrine, for correction, for reproof in righteousness. Amen. That the man of God, the woman of God will be thoroughly furnished unto all good works. So the seventh day, beloved, they march around it. And then the armies are here, and then the Ark of the Covenant, and then priests and everybody they come in, and then others follow behind, and they march around them. And they thought this was going to be like the rest of the 6 days. They just watch them coming around this time, you know. Then they blow the horn, and everybody shout, and the wall of Jericho fall down. Well, somebody think that's funny, huh? Oh, Pastor Boo, don't tell me that kind of story. You don't know the God I serve there. Oh, it's a city. The city of Jericho enclosed by this great big wall. Back in those days, people built, even Jerusalem, there's a city built around here. We went to Rome, and there's a city, what you call a city within a city. Yes. Because you have Rome, and then you have, what you call it? The priest, the Catholic.
Vatican.
They call it the Holy See.
Vatican.
The Vatican is in there. They got their own bank, own police station, they got their own soldiers, their own guard, and everything there. Yeah. So there's a city within a city. But if you look at the city, when we went to Rome, we went at a nice little house outside the walls. This side wall, not inside the wall. You know. And that city, you have to look up to see the top of the city. I'm saying that the city is not just some small wall that they built, city way up there, like 30 feet, maybe more than that. It's got to be more than 30 feet, but 45 feet was built there. You know. And so when I see those things, I said, well, these are walls. Well, not just some small wall. And the whole wall just falls down, and then all the soldiers went in together. They capture everything, everyone, and destroy and kill everyone, because God told them to do it. Amen. And so Joshua, unlike Saul, obeyed God.
Amen.
And he did what God told him to do.
Yes.
And he was successful.
Yes.
And God, you know, one of the things that I, as I was going over my lesson last night, you know, I thought about what God told Joshua, you know, and how Joshua obeyed to the T, to the letter. So one of the things that we have to understand, when God tells you to do something, it's not a suggestion. It's not maybe. It's a command to do it. But we sometimes, God says we sometimes tend to choose the part that we want to do, and if the other part is not to our liking, we just bypass that part. You understand what I'm saying?
Amen.
You can't do that. You got to take the bit of this. Sometimes they read the scriptures more and you tell you, I mean, it's like looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
You look in the mirror and they show what's in your heart.
Amen.
And you know, you don't need nobody to tell you. When you start reading that book, that's a lot of people don't want to read the Bible. It brings too much conviction to them. I don't want to read it because I have to change, but I keep reading the Bible. I'm not ready yet to change. Not ready yet, but you better ready.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Amen.
We need to understand something. I taught a series of messages about a couple years back, a few years back, called The Journey. Remember reading that? Remember seeing that those sermons? It's still on some of them still on YouTube. Amen. It started from the beginning. Just like God started with Israel. It started from one man.